Hello, Taurus. Welcome to your full moon reading for December. In the past, you're being called on to believe in the impossible. Believe in the impossible. Okay. It's beautiful energy. We have the Six of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles. So somebody could have been helping you in the past. Six of Pentacles is basically about helping or giving. You could have been giving to a situation with that Six of Pentacles energy. You could have been giving too much to a certain situation. And the question this card asks, are you paying attention to what you're doing? Are you paying attention to where your money's going? Are you giving people what they need or just what it pleases you to give? I would also, have a question of, are you giving them what they need or are you just giving them what they say they need? Because some people, they'll say they need alcohol and they don't, like you don't need alcohol to live. But, so yeah, Six of Pentacles. You were giving to a situation. We have the Knight of Pentacles, the Ten of Pentacles, and the Justice card, okay? So you were giving to a marriage or to a situation that you thought would lead to marriage. You could have also been doing things involving the bank. You could have been depositing money in an inheritance account for a child, if you have a child. We have the Knight of Pentacles and that Justice card. This was something you were slowly doing over time. You were giving slowly over time. And you were believing in the impossible. I don't really see how it's impossible for someone to get a savings account, or their, their trust fund or whatever, but you were being called on to believe in the impossible. I guess that you would have money someday to give to someone or something to give to a certain situation. For your person, we have Ace of Cups. This person had a lot of love in their heart for you. Ace of Swords, Two of Swords, Ten of Wands. Okay, this person, they were willing to carry any kind of heavy burden you had with that Ten of Wands energy. And they were just, this person loved you unconditionally is what I want to say, because we have that Two of Swords and Ace of Swords. Two of Swords is someone who's blocked, and the Ace of Swords is about the truth. So somebody that's blocked from the truth and they're carrying a lot of burdens, it's almost like this person had so much love for you that regardless of anything that happened in your past or anything that you did, they still loved you unconditionally. And that was in the past. We're going to get some of your manifestation cards. Someone also could have been telling you that they love you, and it was a heavy burden for them to release because they were afraid of what would happen once they told you, and because some people, you tell them that you love them and they leave, All of these cards could have also symbolized some sort of wedding with that Justice card. I mean, you could have paid for your own wedding, possibly, with that Six of Pentacles. But to me, a lot of these cards, could have been part of a marriage ceremony, because I think of somebody confessing their love, at the altar. And I don't know who would still watch these readings if they got married. I mean, maybe people that just, they're collectors. They like to collect tarot cards themselves. But supposedly, according to these cards, it looks like you got married. Your advice for believing the impossible is to forgive, okay? So you're being called on to forgive. Some of you could have been getting remarried. You could have forgiven someone and gotten remarried. With this full moon, we have surrender to the divine. So leaving all your cares to God, basically. For your energy, we get the Seven of Wands. You standing up for yourself. We have the Moon, the Four of Swords, and the High Priestess. So somebody's not really letting you get enough rest at this time, because we have this Moon card and this High Priestess card. It's like you know you need a certain amount of sleep, but you could only be getting a certain amount of sleep. Some of you may be working hard and only getting a few hours of sleep at night, and you have to stand up for yourself to tell people to leave you alone and let you sleep. So, or it could also be a situation where you're like, I'm tired of having to stand up for myself. I'm tired of having to tell someone no, no, no over and over again. Like, they should just leave me alone. For your person, we have the Queen of Swords. They're feeling kind of cold at this time, cold and detached. Three of Pentacles, the World, the Tower. So your person could have started some sort of new job that stresses them out, and that's why they're very cold around this time. It's almost like this person, before y'all got married, they could have been offered a new job somewhere, and now that they have the job, they're going through the stress of learning about it with that Three of Pentacles energy, and they're having tower moments, problems with the job. It could be that they thought things were supposed to be done a certain way, and they're really supposed to be the opposite way. And it's, the destruction of their false beliefs, right? The destruction of their false beliefs. The advice for this is step up and lead. So when you do get enough sleep, if you have time, you need to help this person. I don't know how you'd help them with their job, because it is their job, unless you work with them. You may have to step up the lead, and step up and lead as far as, progressing in your work, maybe trying to get a promotion, maybe trying to earn more money. Since this person, if they end up on thin ice, you want to be able to keep the family afloat, right? But for after the full moon, we have show the world the real you. Show the world the real you. Okay. So your energy is Eight of Wands. You'll be communicating a lot after the full moon. Communication could be coming in towards you. It could be that you're having problems at work too, but they may have you in the wrong position for your job, because you are the Empress and you know your worth. And you could have been, like, as an example, you could have been a cashier for like 5 years, but you're not cashier material anymore. You've worked hard and you may deserve to be in management. And so you know your worth, and you may be trying to communicate with this King of Cups, who could be a supervisor, that you want a better position. But you're feeling kind of trapped with this person, with the supervisor, okay? For your person, we have Three of Wands. They're focused on the future, worried about the future. Yeah, it looks like what ends up happening to them at work is somebody else gets a promotion above them, okay? We have the Page of Swords. This could be somebody younger than them, somebody who likes to gossip a lot. And this Page of Swords may have gotten some sort of victory over them. This Page of Swords is healing from something, but they got some sort of victory over your spouse in that they got the promotion instead of your spouse. Sometimes younger people, and I'm not trying to stereotype, but sometimes younger people figure out things quicker sometimes than people like me. Like, I'm in my 30s, and I used to work at Walmart, and some of those young people, when they did their training on the computer, they were just very fast. Like, I know how to use a computer, but they were just very fast at remembering things and retaining things. So your husband may end up going through something where somebody else gets a promotion instead of him, or your wife, depending on who this is. And they're just looking towards the future, like, well, what am I going to do now? They got my promotion. But somebody's getting a promotion, either someone else or your person, because with that Six of Wands, someone else is getting a promotion or they want a promotion. It could be that your spouse wants a promotion because they're looking at the future like, oh, the cost of it, groceries and inflation, I need to get a promotion. The advice is you need to detoxify at this time. So when you come home from work, and work has been giving you such a hard time, you need to maybe take like an Epsom salt bath or eat some healthy food, just something to make you feel good after work. Your attitude for this full moon is that luck is on your side. Okay, luck is on your side. Um, okay, so you're feeling very confident and independent, confident, self-assured business person. So when it comes to your job, you're on it. So with the Nine of Pentacles, we have the Knight of Swords, the Magician, and the Four of Wands. So you're grateful for your work, but you wish you had more time to spend with family. You wish you had more time to spend with family, maybe go on family vacations. You may have wanted a vacation during this time. Maybe you're wondering when your vacation time starts because it is approaching Christmas. For your person, we have Nine of Swords. They're up in their head late at night. The wouldas, the couldas, the shouldas. So this person just seems to really hate their job. Whoever you're dealing with. Yeah, they want to go back to the past. They don't want to be an adult. They want to go back to, when they were a kid. So either they want to go back to the past when they were a kid, or they want to go visit someone from their past, because we have the Queen of Wands, the Chariot, and the Six of Cups. So they either want to go see someone or they want someone to come see them. They may miss someone from their past. And it's not that you're not good enough for them, it's just work is stressing them out and your job is stressing you out, and it just seems to be a big problem. It's work that's stressing you guys out. But you need to breathe through the tension, breathe. And what's influencing you at this time is powerful change. Expect powerful change. Okay? So we have the Strength card. So you could be dealing with a Leo, or you could have Leo in your chart. So you have more strength, power, and courage than you realize. So do not let your strength or baser desires control you, and do not deny your own power, okay? So some of you could be denying your own power in a certain situation. You think you don't have enough clout or enough power in your job to get what you want. You feel like if you were to fill out a complaint form, nobody would read it or care. So you could be underestimating yourself at this time, or trying to rely on strength alone to get things done. Yeah, this is about what you want at work, because we have that Two of Wands, and it's almost like you're making a choice between this job or another job. But you have a lot of offers with the Seven of Cups, and we also have the Six of Swords. So you may want to head towards one of those options that looks better than the job you're going through right now. Because if your boss or whoever is not willing to move you into a department that suits you better, you could be leaving for a more peaceful job with that Six of Swords energy. Seven of Cups also speaks about confusion. And it could be a situation where you want a job where, you can physically work and not be confused all the time, where you can physically sit at a computer or fill out paperwork, something that will be easier for you. It could be that your job is dealing with a lot of people and you don't like that, and you want a job where you just want to rely on your physical strength versus networking or talking to people. For your person, we have the Nine of Wands. They're feeling wounded at this time, feeling wounded. So clarifying the Nine of Wands, we have the Fool, the Two of Pentacles, and the Sun. So whatever job they have, they may have went to school for their job, and when they came out of school, they thought that this was going to be their ultimate happiness, their ultimate happy job. But instead, it was more complicated than that with that Two of Pentacles energy. It's multitasking, it's complicated, it's not as easy as they thought it would be. And sometimes in school will make a job look easier than it is. And then once you get in that job in the real world, it's harder. The advice is to attend to the details. Whatever you're doing at work, attend to the details. Now, your obstacle at this time is your commitment is being tested. What did I say? The stress from work, your commitment's being tested. We have Five of Cups. You're feeling regret. Feeling regret. The Hierophant, the Page of Wands, the Knight of Wands, okay? So you may feel like you rushed into this commitment, regardless of whether it's a marriage or a commitment. You feel regret. So we come to the reason why you're here. I was like, well, if you're married, why are you here? But if you regret getting married or a commitment, of course you're here. So you regret getting into a higher level of commitment with someone with this Hierophant energy. And we have the Knight of Wands, which is your energy. You may have rushed into this. And with that Page of Wands energy, you may have even said this to someone. Because Page of Wands is a message. You could have said to someone that you regret getting involved in a higher level of commitment with someone. Or they could have said this about you. And that's why your commitment's being tested. So, if you get in an argument with someone and they're like, well, I wish, we never got together, or I wish I never married you, that would be a test to your commitment. For your person, I'm also wondering if you married someone younger than you with that Page of Wands energy. But for your person, we have the Knight of Cups. This is their obstacle. So some sort of love offer is their obstacle. Okay, so this person has jealousy issues. That's their obstacle, because we have King of Swords, Five of Wands, and the Two of Cups. This person feels like you're their soulmate, but they feel like they have to compete for your love. With this Five of Wands energy, they feel like they have to go through a lot of drama and competition for your love. It could be that your family doesn't like this person, okay? They like being with you, they want to be with you, but your family doesn't like them. You're being advised to work through your feelings. The outcome of everything is you holding your vision. And This is you focused on trying to get into the department you want to get in or to a promotion, Eight of Pentacles. Or it could be you working on your marriage. We have King of Wands, Four of Pentacles, and the Page of Cups. Okay? So even though things aren't working out in this marriage, you're trying to be the bigger person. And you may even be the one apologizing for certain things. King of Wands, Page of Cups, Four of Pentacles. Like, I'm sorry I was holding a grudge or holding on to something. You know, you could be apologizing to your spouse in order to work on this. Or if it has to do with work, you could be apologizing to somebody at work because you want to keep your job. You want that job security with that Four of Pentacles. You don't want to lose your job. For your person, we have the Seven of Swords. This person looks like they're walking away from this situation at the end. They're doing something that's irrational. You could be dealing with a Scorpio. This person could be tired of working. Queen of Cups energy could be dealing with a Scorpio. And the reason why I feel like they're tired of working is because we get the Devil card and the Seven of Pentacles. It's almost like this person resorts to embezzlement or investing in something that is not going to go through with that Seven of Swords energy, okay? They could have an addiction. This could be a gambler, somebody who gambles a lot. They could end up gambling because they're stressed out. So this person, when they get stressed out, instead of apologizing, they go off somewhere and they gamble or invest in things that they should not invest in, okay? Your advice is to go deeper. You may have to go to couples counseling with this person. What you don't see coming is a time to give rather than take. Now, I don't mean give this person money because you don't want them gambling it away, but you may give more of your time to them possibly, or more to yourself, because we have Nine of Cups. Okay, you'll be focusing on yourself. Nine of Cups can also be drinking. Some of you drink, you know, if this person gambles, it may cause you to drink. But we have the Temperance, the Five of Swords, and the Three of Swords. Okay. Sorry about that as a pop-up on my computer. Clarifying the Nine of Cups, we get the Temperance, the Three of Swords, and the Five of Swords. Okay, you're going to have to, you know, if you are a drinker, you're going to have to slow down your drinking with this Temperance card, because somebody that claimed they were going to pick you up from the bar may end up not picking you up, because we have the Three of Swords, which is, for me, it's the ghosting card, and the Five of Swords. So, you know, Five of Swords is feeling defeated, feeling a loss. You don't want to drink too much, because if you do, you know, someone may not pick you up and they may leave you there drunk by yourself. So be careful in what you indulge in, because somebody that claims they're going to be there for you is not. For your person, we have the Judgment card. So they're going to go through some sort of reunion and they don't see it coming. Yeah, they're starting some sort of cycle all over again. I was going to say a reunion or a renewal of something, because we have this Wheel of Fortune and the Hangman and the Death card. So if this person used to gamble or invest in things they shouldn't invest in, they're going to do it again. But with this Death card, they're going to hit rock bottom, okay? This person's going to be stuck and they're going to hit rock bottom, okay? And you're being advised to step into your power, okay? So for me, stepping into your power basically means, say if you were drinking, um, after that first or second drink, you cut yourself off. You step into your power and you're like, that's enough. That's all I'm gonna have. Can I get a water? Because most bars, will gladly give you bottled water, and if you don't want to drink anymore, they won't make you leave just because you don't want to drink anymore. They'll give you some water, and that'll be that, right? I'm gonna get your hidden truth oracle about your person. I almost forgot that. These are messages from your person that likes to gamble or whatever they like to do with that Seven of Swords energy. That was messed up. I'm sorry, like that is not funny. Like I was laughing at my use of the word gambler because they may not even be a gambler. They may do some other sort of weird financial investing. So I'm going to shuffle these cards 2 more times and we'll get some messages from your person. Alrighty. Messages from your person. Nah, really? That's not funny, but it says my life is not as together as it seems. I wish I had treated you better. Okay. So you could have gotten in some sort of argument with this person and they could have said something to you like, I wish I never married you, or I wish we were never together. This person did not treat you right, okay? And even though we didn't see any drinking cards for them, they could be a drinker too. They could have some sort of addiction too. I'm so attracted to you, but I'm not available. So I don't think this means that, they're cheating on you when it says I'm not available. I just think it means something like they're not mentally there. Like with those cards we got about them missing a past person, they're not mentally there. Either they miss a past person or they miss their childhood. And even if it wasn't someone else, when they gamble or do whatever it is they do, they're not available. They're not there. I'm afraid to contact you, and I left you before you could leave me. Okay? The timing just wasn't right for us, and I hid who I really am from you. So before you got with this person or married them or whatever commitment you had with them, they hid who they were. If they were a gambler, they didn't show it. They weren't like, hey, let's on our honeymoon, let's get on a cruise ship, and go gamble. They didn't say anything like that. They kind of hid who they were. So that's all I have, Taurus. I hope things get better for you. Maybe at this time you should just, focus on your work and your money, because this person, they don't seem that reliable. When I pulled those cards about somebody not being willing to pick you up, I'm like, well, dang, even the person, that is your person is not going to pick you up. I'm like, well, they're not reliable then. So you may have to just focus on your work and your money at this time. It looks like, if there was any money in this commitment or marriage, you brought it because you're the one with that Ten of Pentacles energy. You brought the Ten of Pentacles to this. They didn't have much of anything in their spread. So I hope things get better for you. Thank you.